Can I be honest? Doesn't feel like I'm allowed to be. So I'd like to take a moment to thank you for allowing me to tell you how I feel, to cut through the you-know-what and just be real. Real. What a concept. To say what's actually on your mind. And since you're still tuned in, I guess it's time to tell you exactly what's on mine. I'm not fine. In fact, I'm not even close. It feels like I'm in a fight for my life. It's the 12th round and my faith is on the ropes. My brain is out of control. I'm trying to mute my own thoughts, but I lost the remote. It's all so loud. And I don't know how to turn it down. There's a pain in my skull, but also an ache in my soul. I've been driving on empty so long, I forget how I feel when I'm full. Constantly anxious, I'm gonna run out of gas. Too scared to ask for help because I'm afraid that you'll laugh or tell me to pray harder as if I haven't already thought of that. Or even worse, I'm afraid you'll try to fix me. Send me more Christian articles and blogs about how to stop overthinking. I'm trying, but nothing I do seems to work. The harder I strive to get out, the deeper I sink into the dirt. I just want to be heard. I have a story to tell, but the few times I try to share it, people make the conversations about themselves. Can I be honest? I'm not sure if I'm allowed to be. I think the church does too much talking and not enough listening. We have enough podcasts and books to fill a million shelves, but not enough ears available to hear a generation calling for help. Depression amongst our teens has risen to 20%. Just about the same amount of college kids are currently on meds. Last year, thousands of women brought their own lives to an end, and the scary part is there were 3 to 4 times as many suicides among men. And by the way, having the Holy Spirit doesn't mean that you're immune. We live in a fallen world, have broken bodies, and an enemy too. Can I be honest? I think we become overly obsessed with quick fixes, like healing should be delivered as fast as our Amazon wish list. The lack of empathy in our current culture is becoming a sickness, and the amount of patience we have for hurting people will be the strength of our witness church. Depression is big. And yes, I know that God is bigger, but God can't deal with these things unless we're willing to reveal it, not conceal it. We got to learn how to name it, how to sit with it, not shame it, how to remind people of hope but not minimize their pain, and ask questions to try and understand how I feel. Just because I'm not bleeding doesn't mean my wound isn't real. To anybody in my shoes, please know you're not alone. Don't let the enemy of your soul convince you there's no hope. Can I be honest? It doesn't feel like I'm allowed to be. So I'd like to take a moment to thank you for allowing me to tell you how I feel. I'm not fine. I'm not even close. But I trust Christ is by my side, and He'll never let me go.